Willie D. Live.
But Young Thug, but probation, let me tell you, Willie, it is not a joke. I know he gets to go home.
You got 15 years probation.
Probation is so strict. And these probation and parole officers, because I was almost one, I can tell you, man, they possess a lot of authority over these probationers and these parolees. It's the legal term is, they describe it as having supervised freedom. Yeah, you're not in a cage. You're out, but we get to come to you whenever we want to because you forfeit all of your rights. Well, not all of them, but you forfeit most of your constitutional rights. They can come search you whenever, whereas somebody else that's not on probation, they have to have Fourth Amendment protections, right? But with them, they can't talk to other felons unless they have prior permission from the probation officers. You can't get involved in anything, like any issues with the law. Some states are even as strict. I don't know about Georgia, but some states where you can't even get like a speeding driving traffic infraction. They want you to understand you're not really free. You're free, but you're not. So they go hard on probationers. So hopefully Young Thug, I don't know the brother, but peace to the brother. But I hope he understands that. I'm sure he had a good lawyer, so I'm sure his lawyer explained it to him that, hey man, you got to walk the straight line because they are ready to send you back.
If Young Thug was your client, would you have recommended that he take the 15 years probation?
100%. From what I know about the case, 100%. His charges were, oh my God, it was so much. If he would express to me, hey man, just do what you got to do to get me home, then I would have said, yeah, take this. And his lawyer did an excellent job by letting the judge know, like, they offered him no jail time if he just says on the record that he's a leader of a YSL gang, I think it's what it's called. I don't know. It's some gang, right? And he said, and the lawyer told the judge, what's the difference between him actually admitting that and just letting it go? If you're going to let him go home, let him go home on probation. The same terms apply. And the judge says, I agree. And told him, if you don't do this, it's going to be a mistrial, but without prejudice. Without prejudice means that they can come back and try you again. And you don't want that. So, and the judge didn't want to do that because that means they have to come over and redo this whole trial. It's been taking 2 years all over again from the very beginning. And she said, get it done, and they got it done. That's also the same DA's office that tried to prosecute Trump, Fani Willis, the same DA office.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. How do you balance zealous representation with ethical consideration when you know that your client may not be all the way right?
Well, when you say all the way right, are you referring to they may bring a fraudulent claim to me, like say, hey, I got hit by a car, but they really didn't. This is a good, I think I can work this case, but I don't really believe this guy all the way.
How do you deal with that?
I don't deal with them, to be honest, because that's going to come back and bite you. One thing I know about dealing with clients for the past few years is that when you have a client and they don't get what they think they should be getting from your representation, they are quick to complain to the state bar about your services. Mm. And whether you're in the right or in the wrong, who wants to go downtown at 4 o'clock in the afternoon and pay $30 to park to go deal with the state bar? And the state bar say, okay, yeah, you don't want to deal with that. So if you can see that, you might want to avoid it. I always tell attorneys, man, when you know that a client is giving you those types of vibes, let them go. There's an old saying, Willie, back in Fifth Ward. Remember, they used to always say, all money ain't good money?
All money ain't good money.
Yeah, study long, study wrong, right? Mm-hmm. No, let that money go. Somebody else will take it. Although you do have a lot of attorneys out there, unfortunately, you have a lot of bad attorneys out there who will sit there and play in the mud with those people. That's not what I do. That's not why I went to law school. So I don't do a lot of criminal law anyway, but just in other cases, no, I wouldn't do that. Clients come in, they'll say stuff. They'll give it away, Willie. Trust me, they'll give it away. They'll say stuff like, hey, man, listen, let's see if we can get these people down. Wait, what? Let's see if we can get these people. Were you injured or not? Do you have damages or not? Well, I'm all right, but check this out though, man. You know, it's like, no. You know, that's we call that the professional plaintiff, where they're always walking around suing people. My partner and I, we don't even consider those type of people. We say, no, sorry, go talk to another attorney. And there are a lot of them out there, just not a lot of them like us.